Gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 35, I think is what we're on. Let me double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure we're on 35. Yeah, it's 35. Okay, good. Let's jump back in, shall we? Last time we logged off, we just got to Ashenvale. We helped Torek with an assault on a local Silverwing hold tower. We were successful. We got a new sword, the Slate Metal Cutlass, as well as we did a couple quests, and these weren't quests. We found a rare when we were venturing through the Stone Talon Mountains that we'd kill before, the Pride Wing Patriarch, this one right here, and we got the dagger, the Wyvern Tail Spike. Such a cool dagger. Chance on hit, poison target for 6 nature damage every 3 seconds for 15 seconds. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 5 times 6, 30 damage. An extra 30 damage over 50 seconds on top of instant poison proccing, the 3 agility from the Harpy Skinner. It's a beautiful combo. We're not going to take any of these quests right now because my quest log is kind of full, but we did get the flight path. Our hearth is set to the Splintertree Post, and we said we were going to make the trek all the way up to Zoram'gar Strand, I think is the name of this little village, and start the quests up here. There's a Warsong Outrider that we need to meet up here, get an update from. There's a couple quests that are now green. We won't be doing any of the dungeon quests, so basically everything from Janu Sankuria. Probably not doing those. We might do the Essence of Akumai, because I think you can do those outside of the dungeon. But everything else I don't think we can do. As far as dungeon quests. Troll Charms, Between a Rock and a Thistle Fir, Vorsha the Lasher. All those I do want to do, though. So we're going to knock those out. Let's hide these, like Baron of Quantus, we're not doing that. Black Fathom Villainy, we're not doing that. The Allegiance to the Old Gods, not doing that. We will do Freedom to Rule. We will do Ursengus. Shed Umbra's down there. A lot of stuff to do. Maybe we should swing down here and fill up this, is it a Phylacrity? It's a vial. We'll swing down here and fill that up. I don't know what it's for. Nice and easy, because I don't know what kind of NPCs could be around here as far as... Are there any Alliance NPCs that might be hidden that I can't see? It's for this quest right here, the Sacred Flame. Gives me 35 silver, that's really nice. Where do I get the vial? To collect the water, you will first need to obtain one of the vials carried by the Dryads near the Rainwood Retreat. Ah, I see. So I need to get the vial first, then I can come back and fill it up. I see. Well, if that's the case, I'll come back to that later, because it is a level 25 quest, so it's about on level for us. I want to get up here and start working on some of these lower level quests. That way we don't out-level them, and I still get experience from them. So, back on the main trail, because Ashenvale can be a very dangerous place. There are a lot of elite Alliance NPCs that roam through the area that, if you're not careful, can snap onto you and kill you very quickly. But as long as you stay on the road, you're usually fine. So let's go ahead and pop our sprint. Stick on the road, keep our eyes peeled, and just appreciate the forest, huh? Look at this place. The music, the aesthetic. The views. The massive trees, man. I love Ashenvale. One of my favorite, easily one of my favorite zones in the game. I'm a big fan of the Night Elf race. I love just like the whole vibe of them. And Ashenvale just exudes it. Especially when you're on the Horde side. It's like somewhere that you can get that feeling of Night Elf on the Horde. It's really nice. Well, you know what? Try and take on one of these Laughing Sisters, maybe. See, like, that's what I mean, is you gotta be very careful about that. It's probably like a level 60 Sentinel Guard. Thing would probably two-shot me if I got near it. Nice. Vile first try. Yeah, we'll come back. I gotta fill it up anyways, so it would still be a item slot in the bags used regardless. This will be quite a run, so we're just gonna appreciate it together. I didn't want to just show up in Zoram'gar and not, you know, you guys not see what happened or how it happened or whatever, so. We have our hot cocoa. We'll probably play until probably about 11:30, 11:45 maybe. It's 10:45 now. Just an hour tonight. You guys will get this next week with the other videos, but it's currently the week before when I'm recording this, kind of trying to get caught up. I've got a long day of work tomorrow. Probably some schoolwork in the afternoon that I should do, but we'll see. I've kind of been lazy with it. I need to get back on it. And then I'm going to try and finish up Dragon Age Origins, one of the series that we're doing on the channel. I think I can finish it up in one episode, and then tomorrow night Monster Hunter Wilds drops at midnight, and I'll be playing that with friends. I've cleared out my entire weekend schedule because I just love Monster Hunter. We played Rise and World together. I got into it at Rise. I got into Monster Hunter very late, but I'm a big fan now, and Wilds is going to be really sick, so I'm trying to finish up Dragon Age, and that will be done so Monster Hunter Wilds can take its place. Half of Monster Hunter Wilds is probably going to be, you know, a group playthrough. The other half might be solo. Some of it might be solo. I don't know. It might not even go on the channel. I'm not sure. I'd love to put it on the channel, but I wouldn't mind starting from the beginning of the Monster Hunter games and like brute powering through Monster Hunter 1. I know it's a brutal game, but I'm a big completionist when it comes to games and series. Like, we'll be starting the From Software saga pretty soon. And by the From Software saga, I mean we're going to be starting Kingsfield 1, 2, 3, and 4, Eternal Ring, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, probably in the reverse order, probably Bloodborne first, then Sekiro, and then we'll wrap it up with Elden Ring and the DLC. The only games in that entire series that I've played are, I played about half of Dark Souls 1 when I was much younger and got frustrated and quit before beating it. And then I played Elden Ring with a bunch of friends. We played the multiplayer mod. They got me into it, and I loved Elden Ring. I fell in love with the game. Fell in love with the lore, the story, the world building that both George R. R. Martin and Miyazaki made. And I've recently gotten really into like learning about the lore of what's going on in Dark Souls and the worlds, and I'm just so obsessed with it right now that I really want to start that series for the channel. So that'll be coming very soon, probably right after Wilds. That's where I'm kind of torn. It's like I might just take some time to finish up the series that we have on the channel, leave Wilds for a game to just kind of enjoy with my friends for a little bit, and then in due time, we will start the Monster Hunter saga, if you will, on the channel, and just do Monster Hunter 1, maybe Monster Hunter Dose, Monster Hunter 3, 4, Worlds, Rise, and then play Wilds on the actual channel itself. But I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'll think about it tonight and decide what we want to do. But if we don't, Dragon Age Origins isn't the only game that we have to finish on the channel. We have Pal World. We're getting close to being done with our Slay the Spire Ascension grind. We're doing the WoW series. We got some games to play. We got a ton of stuff to play, ton of stuff I want to do. And I'm very, very excited. Someone's over here killing stuff. It's just a matter of time. I've got tons of stuff that I want to put on the channel, but I only have a certain amount of time to play, and so many games that we're trying to juggle. It's tough, but all that matters is we've started the channel. We're, continually putting one foot in front of the other, and we will get there in time. I'm also considering, I've mentioned this before in some other videos, but I'm considering making a second sub channel where I do reviews of the games that we've finished, and not so much just the Let's Play format, but more of a edited, stylized. I'd write a script and make very deep and intense videos, kind of reviewing what we think of games that we've just played and beat on this channel. So, we did Black Myth Wukong. I'd love to do a in-depth video of describing what I loved about that, the soundtrack, the visuals, the storytelling elements, implications, little secrets that I thought were really cool without spoiling anything, in case you guys want to play it or whatever. But I just am a big fan of review channels and people that do reviews. One of the big channels that I'm a fan of, Ghost Charm. I don't know if you guys have seen his videos. If not, check him out. Highly recommend him. He does a series called Heropedia and Villainpedia. I fall in love with his videos. Every time I watch one, I'm just like, man, this guy does such good stuff. And I would love to take that as inspiration and review the games that we play and put them on a separate channel for just the reviews. So it's just finding time, right? It's hard to do all that while you're working full-time, trying to fit in schoolwork, time for your significant other, time with friends, personal responsibilities, trying to stay a little bit more active. It's tough, but they're all things that I'm very interested in and want to do. So those long form edited videos would take a lot of time and effort, though, is the thing. And it's already a lot of time just recording the games, playing them, and raw uploading Let's Play footage, right? So I can only imagine what if I did video editing. I had to go and get certain clips from certain parts of the game, or it's just. But that's where, thankfully, if we just did Let's Plays, we would have raw footage of that during our encounter of it. You know what I mean? And I would just refer back to this channel, use the raw footage that we have of the Let's Plays, and use them in the review, right? So I'm very heavily considering it. It's just they would take so long that I wouldn't be able to do a ton of them. It would be hard for me to keep up with what we're doing on this channel. By the time that I would get the Black Myth Wukong one done, we would probably have beaten 2 or 3 other games. And then it's well, do I even want to make a review about them? Was it just something that I want to keep for this channel? So it's all up here. I'm just trying to work it out and figure what's the best way to do it.
Where would you like to fly to?
Andruk, excuse me. Alright, Muglash.
Vorsha the Lasher, the fiendish hydra that roams the seas. She has attacked our outpost, each time unprovoked, laying waste to anything that falls in her path. But I am ready, adventurer. I have prepared to best the hydra and end these attacks on Zoram'gar. The Naga honor the wicked nature of this beast with a brazier that remains lit on an island just off the coast. I believe that if we put it out, Vorsha will appear in anger. We will need help, so be sure to bring some strong allies.
I'm not going to accept this just yet. I want to accept all the other quests in the area real quick.
Greeting, adventurer. Welcome to the front lines in our conquest of Ashenvale. If you are looking for something to do, then you've come to the right place. I'm always looking for able-bodied individuals to help bring glory to the horde.
You're here, brother. Between a rock and a thistlefur.
The thistlefur furbolgs are threatening our expansion. Thistlefur village to our east blocks the way between us here and the Splintertree post. It's a path that would circumvent the village of Astranar. Without it, we give the Alliance an extra expansion path. Adventurer, we must not allow an expansion
We can't let them have an
gap.
expansion path.
Proceed to Thistlefur village and thin out the furbolgs. You will be given compensation for this task, but more importantly, you will be doing your duty for the horde.
You're here, that's what really matters. So take down 12 Thistlefur Avengers, 12 Thistlefur Shaman, and that's it? Okay. Mitsuwa. My kinfolk were traveling here with many sacred troll charms, but the Thistlefur furbolgs attacked and killed them before they reached Zoram'gar. Those vile furbolgs. I miss my brothers and sisters who were killed, but we will meet again in the afterlife. However, the troll charms hold great value in this world. It is an outrage that the furbolgs have them. Belumbra, you must retrieve the charms. They are in chests in Thistlefur Cave, a cave at the end of the Thistlefur village north of Astranar. Bring him 8 troll charms, and we get 17 silver. That was a decent troll impression, I feel like. Wicktar. We already have a strong fishing pole. Got some baubles. Genu Sankria. The elements speak to us, rogue. They share knowledge that we must learn, and they share secrets that must be kept. Trouble in the deeps. Sunaman sent you. Excellent. Then we have matters to discuss. We might do Essence of Akumar, so I'm going to read this one. Within the beginning tunnels of Black Fathom Deeps, large sapphire crystals can be found along the cave walls. Recently, it was noted that the Naga were harvesting these crystals. Until it can be discerned why, I sense we should stop the Naga from succeeding. The crystals have great elemental power, and if used inappropriately, could make for a powerful arcane component. Will you help me, Belumbra? Black Fathom Deeps can be found along Zoram'gar Strand to the north of the outpost. This is one that you can do outside of the dungeon. Now the creatures, if I remember right, are still elite, so we'd have to be careful. I think I could handle 1 at a time. 2 would probably be dicey, but it is in a cave also, so pretty dicey. But I think with appropriate care and caution, we can handle this quest. So I'm going to take this one, but I don't think I take Among the Ruins. Maybe. The Twilight Hammer has moved into the Moonshine Ruins of Black Fathom Deeps. Their presence can only serve to coerce the elements into working against us. If left unchecked, this region will be theirs for good. Belumbra, go into Black Fathom and find the Ruins Fathom Stone. It should be somewhere close in the water. In it is a Fathom Core, a device that when properly read, it will relate a history of all elemental activity. If I have it, I and the Earthen Ring can maybe do something to stop them. Bring the Fathom Core to Genua Sankria at Zoram Outpost, Ashenvale. I think this one's actually inside Black Fathom, so we wouldn't be able to do that one, but I'm going to take it for now. There's also... there it is, yeah. Naga at the Zoram Strand. There is an evil lurking here along the coast, undead. It is the resting place of the doomed city of Zoram, long destroyed and submerged beneath the seas. Lost and nearly forgotten. Now the Naga have returned, and for what reason we do not know. But reason matters little. We must defend the land we have worked so hard to claim as our own. Return to me with 20 of their heads, Throw the naga back to the dips. Bring 20 Wrathtail heads to Marukai along the Zoram'gar Strand. Now we will take this quest from Muglash.
Vorsha the
I'm gonna skip the lore, but the reason why I waited is because it is a patrolling quest. Are you sure you're ready? If we do not have a group of allies to aid us, we will surely fail. This will be a tough fight, Bellumbra. Follow me closely. We'll be fine, brother. Let me get some new poisons on, though. I've soloed this quest before. It can be a little tricky, but I think we're fine. That guy's multi-boxing. I think I unbound my walk key. Number pad star. There we go. Guys, don't help me, please. Hello, brothers. Take care. I'm all good, boys. Don't worry about me. Now look at that. Destiny awaits us on this island. It's only level 23, we're fine. I just have to keep him alive. We're getting clam meat out here as well. Something we can cook. I really need tangy clam meat, but it is what it is. This is the brazier, Bellumbra. Put it out. Vorsha's a beast worthy of a praise from no one. We'll extinguish the flames. Be on your guard, Bellumbra. So I believe it's like 2 or 3 waves of Wrathtail Wave Riders and Razortails and the Sorceresses, and then Vorsha shows up. Zug Zug indeed. Nice little axe to sell later. Perhaps we will get a moment to rest, but I will not give up until we have faced against Vorsha. It's a priestess this time. Kick. Oh, stop her. Oh, no. Kick it. Let's go ahead and eat their remains. There's Vorsha. Look, just at the water's surface. Out we go. This is easy. Oh, battle hammer. Bow to you as well. I'm going to patrol the area for a while longer and ensure that things are truly safe. Please return to Zoram'gar and report our success to the Warsong Runner. We got a small lustrous pearl as well. A main hand hammer to sell, 20 silver. It's agility and strength on that thing. It's pretty nice. Let's try and get the rest of these naga heads before we go back. Stop all that. I think I've told this story before, but I've played undead as my main race for so long that oftentimes when I switch to other races, I forget that they can't hold their breath nearly as long. And I remember one time I was doing a trio hardcore run when hardcore was kind of like first picking up in its popularity. I was getting my friends, two of my friends that used to play WoW, back into it, and I was trying to get them into hardcore, and so I did a trio run with them on the Alliance. We played Night Elves. One of my buddies played a Night Elf Druid, one of my buddies played a Night Elf Priest, and I played a Night Elf Warrior. And I remember I was doing some quests with them, and I was like deep under the water and almost drowned because I'd forgotten about it, and they had to throw heals on me. I used potions. I took it was so intense, and I just barely made it. And what's crazy about doing like a duo or a trio run with someone is if one of the characters dies, technically they both die. You both have to delete your characters. So if I died, all three of us would have had to delete our characters. It would have been brutal, and they would have been so heartbroken. But thankfully I didn't die. I didn't make that mistake. But it's something that we talk about to this day. And that's one of the things that's beautiful about hardcore is like the blood gets pumping, the memories that you make, you'll never forget. It's a good time. Let's go ahead and finish you off with some throwing knives. There's the pages. I'm just going to get rid of them for now. Again, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do that quest. It's too much inventory space to take up, in my opinion. And the chances of us actually getting all the pages that we would need, not likely. Mutton chop, I'll just go ahead and eat that. Pop the turbos. Let's see, if I outrange her, I think she has to run to me. Whoa. Dude, I'm getting so many items. It's all good money right there. I'll get rid of the scales. Looks like the boys are down on this side of the beach. I'll start heading back. I only need 4 more heads. I'm gonna need to kick her anyways. Alright, 3 more. See what you have on you. The clam meat, I think it's something lower level. Yeah, boiled clams. Still a stamina food buff because I don't have any more, so definitely gonna make those. I don't think anything that we have requires small lustrous pearls, but I'm going to keep them for a little bit in the bank. Worst case scenario, we'll sell them later. It's still good money. That's 2 silver. It's not much, but it's something. Every little bit will help when we need like 100 gold towards our mount in 12, 13 levels, something like that. Alright, that's 20 heads. 9 clam meat. I think now we're going to go work on these two. The Thistle for Avengers, Shamans, and the Troll Charms. And then maybe even freeing Ruul from the cavern that he's trapped in. Keep my eyes peeled on the beach for lock boxes. There's just random lock boxes on this beach that can help level up your lock picking. So if we ever need, we can come back here and get some more points in it. Sell some of this junk real quick. Spirit and stamina, not for me. Spirit cloth, not for me. Mace, not for me.
Yes, adventurer? Are you reporting in?
Vorsha the Lasher.
I have witnessed many naga attacks since I arrived here. It puts my mind at ease that Vorsha will no longer roam freely. We are in your debt, adventurer.
Get the horn ring. I'll also talk to you about the War Song Runner update. So you're here with my orders. Always good to see a new recruit with an exuberant nature and strong will. You'd best learn fast if you expect to keep up here. The threat of the naga grows, Belumbra. I've observed and have taken up defenses against several attacks on this outpost since I've arrived here. But if you'd like to pitch in with whatever efforts, or if you'd like to pitch in with that effort, speak with one of the others here at the outpost. Aren't you supposed to give me an item? Oh, I have to open these.
Be safe. Speak, friend. Well, my update will explain all of this to Kadrak. You must return this to him as quickly as possible.
Perfect. Marukai. Did Naga increase in numbers, Belumbra? Please complete this task for me. We could use more of your kind around here, Belumbra. Thank you for the help. Not much experience, but solid troll rep, 40. It's okay. Okay. We don't have too much longer tonight, about 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and head over here and start working on the Thistle for Avengers, Shamans, and the Troll Charms. We should also probably get Ruul out of his cage. Hit the turbos. Easy. Talon. Now, if I remember correctly, I have to go up past Maestra's Post on the road and then jump out here, where we saw those corpses earlier where I was like, someone's killing stuff over here. That's the area we need to dip into. Huh. Bags are always full, huh? I'm pretty sure the Fathom Core is like actually inside. No, sorry, I'm guildless. I'm a solo player. Pretty sure the Fathom Core is inside of Black Fathom Deeps. I think that's one that... Yeah, it's from Ordanis. No. Let me do some research on it real quick. Hide on my phone. I'll jump on the side screen real quick. It is called Amongst the Ruins. The Twilight Hammer has moved into the Moonshine Ruins of Black Fathom Deeps. Let's read the comments. The Fathom Core is actually under the water. The water area I'm talking about is the part where the path actually makes walls for you to walk in between bodies of water. Okay, yeah, this is inside the dungeon. So this is one that we weren't not going to be doing. Good to know, good to know. And we will hide this one amongst the ruins, as well as the Warsong Runner update, because we've done that. But these Sapphires of Akumai, we will get those. Akumai is the final boss of Black Fathom Deeps. The lore there is the Twilight Hammer has kind of infiltrated the old town of Zoram. This used to be a kingdom at one point, but had fallen to many different things, and we're here at like the ruins of it as the Horde. We've taken this area, but the Twilight Hammer has moved into Black Fathom Deeps, and they have committed some heinous acts, summoned a giant hydra, and that is Akumai, this dark hydra spirit, and we have to go in there and defeat it. That's basically the TLDR of Black Fathom Deeps, since we're not going to be doing it. I don't know the lore between all of the dungeons, but I am a big lore head. I try and understand it as best I can. Again, our characters, we won't be doing dungeons. Oh look, it's a dwarven priest. We won't be doing dungeons since we're completely solo self-found, so... You know, if you're interested in the who, what, why, or whatnot, we'll probably learn, like, some things from the quests that we do about the dungeons in local areas and what's going on, the threats there. And then if you're ever curious, like, in the future we might do a character that does all the dungeons. I'm not sure. Probably not, if I'm being real with you guys, but... You can also look that stuff up on your own if you're interested. There's tons of videos and people that make great content about that stuff. That's how I learned a lot of what I know. Reading things online, watching videos, lore videos. Disarm this one. Hey, there's 28. Go ahead and eat the corpse. Another point in dual wield. $303 crit into 100 crit is crazy. Pagan mantle, wool cloth. Let's open these chests. Wave at the dwarf. You don't want to wave back? Double pocket watches. Needed to make some space so I could hold that wool cloth. Shiny war axe, that's cool. I'm hoping that... I don't think they are though. I think they're different thistle fur in the cave up here. Stealth a little too late. That's the second page 8 that we found tonight. Little scratch stick. I just don't have the space for it, unfortunately. Apply some new poisons, because these are literally out. We are going into a cave and we're going to be fighting humanoids, so I should put on a crippling poison to slow them down. That way if they run away, it's not that big a deal. Disarm him. Doesn't look like they run away though. Even if they are humanoid, they don't run. They're a bit braver. This priest is coming to take my kills. Let's kite this one out just a little bit. Got some silk. I forgot about healing wave. It's a shaman, of course.
Health warning.
Alright, eat your body. Page 8 and page 9 tonight. I should start saving sprint if I'm about to go into a cave. I know better than that. Should also be checking these things for lock boxes. It's one of the better ways to level up my lock picking. Ooh. A rare. Rorgish Jowl. Build up a nice slice and dice here and then try and pull that thing. Oof. Not too shabby. Dervish boots of spirit, 8 spirit leather boots. Kind of crazy. 15 silver. They look alright. Hulking boots. Dude, we're getting so many items tonight. It's ridiculous. Get rid of the pocket watches. I don't have the room. I want those too. Get rid of the rough stone. Scroll of Strength, pop that right now. 5 extra strength, we love it. Now these are pathfinders, we don't need these, but we do need the shamans, so. Take 1 or 2 more shamans, go into the cave, get the charms. Eat their corpse. Now, if we find a bunch of items up here, it's going to be kind of a pain because I don't have a lot of inventory space. Let's make 3 of these, that'll clear up 1 spot. $130 out of $150 first aid, that's almost maxed out. Let's be careful here. At the actual cave entrance itself, I think I'm going to start clearing it out as we go in. I don't want to get too far in and have a bad escape if I need to, but those guys we'll just try and skip. Now, remember, caves are death in hardcore. You need to be very careful in here, and I'm mostly talking to myself here, but you need to be very careful here and mindful of our surroundings. Let's be very strategic as well, and let's not pull too much. We have Vanish, we now have Sprint back. We have food, we have resources. Let's make sure we use them if I need them. Oh, see, there's a... Is that someone's body? Yeah, that's a player right there. Skibbity. Oh, no. Rest in peace, Skibbity. These are the troll chest boxes we're looking for. There's a tin vein in here as well. Good to know. Now we at least have the troll charms in the bag, consuming an inventory slot so we can get more. I want that. I should take this patrolling mob down. I don't want it to cause any trouble. They do run. Okay, good to know. Immediately we're going to put a crippling poison on the offhand weapon. That way, if they do run, hopefully we'll have them crippled. 284 crit, yeah! So watch. As he tries to run, so much slower, right? Alright, let's see what's in this chest. Silver bar, 3 potions, wool cloth. I want that wool. And I'll take the silver bar. The Briarthorn can go. I'll come back if I use potions through this dungeon, and we'll replace them with those 3. So if I'm going to use potions, try and use these. Be generous with them. I have some extras just waiting for me in that chest. 3 exactly. Yeah, look at that. Crippling poisoning is the way to go. Go ahead and make a full 8 more wool bandages, and that'll clear up some of the... Sorry, I just bumped the mic. That'll clear some of the wool cloth space. That's good for me. There's the tin. The mutton chop, thank you. I should clear these out so I can get to this and not have any issues. I wasted my energy, and now he's gonna get a healing ward done. Think I can weasel it. Nope. I pulled 2 apparently, okay. Use a potion now. These guys get enraged. It's not good. Oh, I'm out of throwing knives? No way. That's really not good.
Health warning.
We're okay, we're okay.
Health warning.
Whew. Not good. I thought I had a spare stack of throwing knives in the bag, but I guess I used them. Is that like, what is that, piece of meat? Some kind of wooden club. Primitive tools. I could cook on this fire if I had the things that I needed for these clams. I need water. This is where it gets a little dicey. I'm gonna clear out this entire area so I have places to work with. Dude, riposte lasts no time at all. I don't have throwing knives to pull them. Fuck. See if I can pull you with my face. Gotta focus up in here. Mostly just looking for the charms. I see one behind all of them, but that one doesn't look like it's worth it. There's gotta be some others that we can get. There's one right here. I gotta take out 2 or 3 of these guys. Take out the Den Watcher first. Disarm. Scroll of Agility, I want that if I can. Don't know if I can, though. I guess I'm going to get rid of the silver bar. I actually have excess of those, and I want this agility buff right now. Get fresh poisons going, because you just, you know, you got to be careful in here. Halfway done with the charms. Now there's a good bit of them all around here. 1, 2, 3 back there. 4 right here. 299 crit, and then a 65 crit, and then an 81 crit. That agility, baby. Now that's Ruul Snowhoof's cage right there. So this is 1. That's 2. Just need like 1 more after this. Oh shit. Somehow he saw me from that distance, God. Whew. This was a dicey one to go for. Just wait. Whew. Now let's jump down, clear this out, talk to Ruul, see what's going on with this guy. Look over there. It's quite a bit to clear out in here. Just take them on one at a time, nice and safe. Let's just be careful in here. It is a cave again. Probably eat the corpse of this one. Last of the troll charms. I'll probably go over the hour, just by a little bit tonight, because I'm in the middle of this quest, but let's look in this water. Go for that 10, baby. Nice. Go ahead and free the space up of the coarse stone and make more of the coarse blasting powder. We're almost at 10 gold. That's really exciting. That's a 10th of the way towards our goal of mount by 40. Now we have to get there first. Look at that sinister face on that totem, man. God. Thing is horrifying. Alright, let's continue clearing this little path out. I need you to go over here a little more, yeah. And look over there. Alright, Ruul Snowhoof.
Hey, who are you? Adventurer? You're no furbolg. They are cursed. They thought I was a bear and captured me, and now they starve me. My strength is failing. Help me escape, then speak with my sister Yama at the Splintertree Outpost to the east. Adventurer, I must escape.
Escort Ruul, then speak with Yama Snowhoof in Splintertree Post. Let's get you out of here, Ruul. Come on. It should be easier to deal with Ruul, but I remember at the end it's one of those patrol quests where like a bunch will jump us and try to ambush us. So I'm gonna need to be careful. I might have to use like a target dummy. We'll use evasion if need be, but it caught me in its pockets. Just don't need the pages, man. That's another page 8. It's like the third or fourth page 8 that we found tonight. Oh shit. Big potion here, I think. I might have to vanish. Maybe we can salvage this? Whew.
Health warning. Health warning.
We're okay. That one got my heart racing, man.
Health warning.
Holy. Easy, brother. This guy's just running into two of them. He's alright though, I'll let him tank it for a little bit. Here comes another patrol though. Let's pull you back. I won't have evasion though out here, which is kind of scary. I might get my target dummies back, but I'm gonna have to let Ruul tank it. See if I can get you to just stay far away. He can tank one. This guy doesn't see us yet, thankfully. He might here soon, though. Well, it's gonna see us now. This quest, man. The boar sees me? No way. Well, I can't get that node. I need to eat. He might get ambushed again before the end. I hope not, but... If so, we'll let him tank it, and then I'll intervene. Tell me this is the end, men. Now, there's one more before the end, I remember. Got more items. It's crazy. I think it's like over here he gets ambushed one more time, if I remember correctly. I should get ahead and try and clear the path up a little bit. I might have evasion by that point. I'll come back for that wool, but right now I need to focus. Just get you out. Yep. Pop the target dummy. Target dummies are actually the goat, men. Whew. We would be dead without target dummies, guys. I'll be back. It's just a bear. You guys are friends. Alright, we got Ruul out. Holy. I hate that quest. Thank you for freeing me. Speak with my sister in Splintertree. I must find a place to rest. Okay, I'm gonna go back and kill one more shaman, one more avenger, and then we're gonna hearth and wrap it up for tonight. Make a couple more bandages while I have the space. That was intense, man. That's our shaman right there. That's our avenger. Or that. Or that. I really need to get some more throwing knives before next session, so... Rawhide shoulders. I don't have space to hold these, unfortunately, so we're just gonna let them decay. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I wonder if I can... Nah, those mobs probably respawned by now. That's worth a check. Yeah, they've already respawned, yeah. Alright, we're gonna run back over here to Zoram'gar and turn in these quests, and then fly back to Splintertree. It'll probably be like an hour and 20-minute episode tonight, maybe hour and 30. I don't think it'll be that long, but go ahead and sprint. Kind of just weave in between everything here. And then we just got to get back on the main road. We're already 33% into 28, almost 29. That's actually really nice. Almost have a full stack of silk. I really don't have the inventory space for like anything at this point though. Alright, I'm going to pause the video here. I'll resume when we get to Zoram'gar. We'll turn these quests in, hit the hearth back to our hearth inn in Splintertree, and then we'll wrap it up there for tonight. I'll probably take my own time to fly back to Orgrimmar and get some more throwing knives if I need, and then log off, but I'll see you guys at Zoram. I'll be right back. Alright gamers, we're back. We made it to Zoram Strand, or the Zoram'gar Outpost, excuse me. We're going to sell all this junk real quick, because we have no need for it. Tons of money, we're now at 10 gold, 25 silver. Karang Amakkar. Greetings, rogue. Welcome to the front lines of our conquest of Ashenvale. We've already read this.
Well done, adventurer, well done. I will continue to send forces to thin out the furbolg, but I can at least count on a different path that will be free of alliance entanglements.
That's right.
The horde conquest of Ashenvale is now in full swing. You've earned your pay this day, hero. I salute you.
Zug Zug. King of the Foulweld.
Adventurer, another tribe of furbolgs, the Foulweld, live southeast of Astranar. They are not as many as the Thistlefur, but their ferocity poses a future threat. With a show of force, we can remove that threat. Take this banner, go to the Foulweald village and place it on their totem mound. They will try to destroy the banner, but hold your ground until their chief, Murgut, appears to save face for the tribe. Bring me the totem he carries. Gather your allies, adventurer. This is no task for a single adventurer.
So I've tried to do this quest before in hardcore. It's extremely tough. I know I'm not ready for it at level 28. It's a level 26 quest. I might come back to this at like level 30, 31, 32, 33, something like that, if I don't have a better chest piece by then. But this chest piece is crazy. We lose 2 stamina, we gain 3 armor, but we also gain 5 agility. That's insane. Worst case scenario, it's 20 silver and a chest piece that's worth 16, or I could take the pants that are worth 19. So essentially it's 40 silver, right? But I really want that chest piece. I'm not ready for this yet, and it is going to be a while before we take that on. It's all about knowing what we can and cannot do, and that is a quest we cannot do. I know that. Did you find the charms, Bellumbra? Every moment the furbolgs possess those secret items, my blood boils with rage. You found them, thank ya, Bellumbra. You do know how great a thing, or you do not know how great a thing you have done for me. A troll without his charms is like an orc without his battle scars. Worthless. 17 silver. Okie dokie. I'm gonna take the quest and hold on to it for now, but now we're just gonna catch a ride back to...
Where would you like to fly to?
Silvertree Post. We'll enjoy the flight because it's the first time that we'll take this flight on the channel. And then I'll turn in the quest that we have there, the quest or 2, and we'll log off there for tonight. I'll go run some errands behind the scenes as far as like going in back to Orgrimmar, getting us more throwing knives, maybe putting some things in the bank, and then I'll hearth back and log off for the night. So that way the episode's already kind of run a little late because we got caught up trying to free Ruul from that crazy cave. But that way, yeah, we can just kind of wrap it up, keep it a little shorter than it's already overrun, right? So it's just a nice little path flying between these almost like Chinese or Japanese gates called tories, right? I think is what they're called. We see them in Slay the Spire. They're a religious gate, and I think the developers pulled inspiration from Tories, excuse me. But I could be wrong about that, I'm not sure. It's just what they look like to me. They could just be gate entrances. I don't know. I did, as we were walking over to Zoram, I passed a sign that was like, this is the tomb of Elisa, I think is her name, or Elisa, something like that. And I did some research on her. It's a old forest spirit, so maybe the next time that I'm roaming through this area, I might swing down and see her tomb. And what's really cool is there's no quest for it as far as maybe in the Alliance there is, but there's no quest for it as far as the Horde goes. But later in Cataclysm, that NPC comes back up, and there is a quest in Mount Hyjal involving Elisa, I think. Excuse me. And it's just cool to see, like, you know, in Classic, there's something that's literally of no importance to me. It's just a random place in Ashenvale. You could go the whole game without missing it. Or with missing it, excuse me. I'm very tired. And then just like if you do know about it, like later, there's just like oh, that's cool. This is this from then, like kind of thing. And that's just stuff that I love, right? That's why I get into lore. That's why I get into the storytelling. I love the storytelling. Just the small little details. It's just so cool. Anyways, we're just about here. Sorry for messing up my speech so much tonight, guys. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm very tired. I wanted to make sure we got some of these videos done because I'm already behind on the ball, so doing what I can. Now, where is his sister? Oh, she's in here. Yama Snowhoof.
You found my brother. He was captured by the thistle furs. That is terrible news to hear, for although many furbolgs are noble creatures, the thistle furs are corrupt. Thank you for rescuing my brother, adventurer.
Okay.
I do not want to think of how they treated poor Ruul. He will likely sleep long after this ordeal.
So this is important to know that not all furbolgs are bad. Most are actually noble creatures, but the thistle furs, certain clans of the furbolgs are corrupt. So this will explain why later, if we do find friendly furbolgs, we're not like, how come these guys are friendly when all the other furbolgs in the game have wanted to kill us? That's not the case, right? It's just certain ones. So great. Let's grab a bed for the night. And now I am going to head to the bed is this way. I'm going to go run some errands for us real quick and get like more throwing knives, drop some stuff off. But for now, we'll wrap this episode here for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.